keyboards around before I inevitably die. But if I remember correctly, I was very frustrated over the fact that I did not have the ADSI here in order for me to upgrade this again. I need 3 bronze. 3 of them. No skill drain. A very weird bug. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'd like to get a rest bonus, there we go. To bring the ADSI back, I just need 3 bronze, 10 fine wood, but I think I've got the fine wood. Yeah, just need 3 bronze. Just can't believe I forgot that. Wait! There's a... I also need the forge. So... I've got enough bronze there, but I also need to be able to make a forge. Again. Just 6 copper. 10. And I have no copper now. Man. Made a lot of interesting choices. Well, I guess we're just gonna get to the grind then, because I can't do anything. I guess I could break the forge and take it with me, but I don't really want to run that all the way over there. Build the ADSI, and then run all the way back over. Not that I couldn't do it. How badly? How badly do I want to upgrade my stuff? Not that badly. Alright, so let's... Oh, wait, I think I have a treasure chest over here that's got a bunch of copper in it. That's the burial chamber. Oh, did I get all the stuff out of this one? Oh, hey. Kappa. Guess I'll mark this. You know, might as well harvest it. Small, but it'll honestly get me the pieces of copper that I need. Wait. Pausies. I have the copper that I need. Okay. So there are 8 pieces of copper at my home base that I just remembered. So I have to make kind of like a double trip. So what I will do for now is place that there. I will go ahead and process all of this tin so that I at least have something going on. I'm gonna need it. And then go back here, grab the copper that I need, hoof it back to the base, process that copper. Right? Yeah, I'm right. Okay. It's just, you know, choices were made, decisions were made that were poor. And you know, I'm sitting here saying, well, maybe I'll just do this. I could bring... Okay, I think I am, again, kind of making stupid decisions here. Because I could just bring one of... had the boat here? That's what we'll use then. Wait, the boat doesn't have the bronze on it, does it? Am I even going to be able to do anything with this boat? Might not be able to. Whoa. Will not move. Alright. Oh. Come on. You know you want to. Whoop. Alright, well. And away we go. Of course. It's just gonna be fun. I don't think I'm gonna stop and fight a bear this time. Don't get me wrong, I want to. I want to fight all the bears, but, you know, fighting the bears also leads to problems. Problems where I end up getting my butt kicked by bears. Land in the distance. Pretty sure that land over there, though, is attached to this land in some capacity. So I don't need to take a boat there. Just slightly. All the destruction from that interaction with the previous bear. I suppose the argument could be made that moving my workbench with me would be the smart move, because I could get the fully upgraded workbench at my new base without having to constantly ferry materials. I don't know, man. Probably be the better idea. I'm glad I saw the boat there, because I absolutely would have made the poor decision to, like, I don't know, would have been a poor decision. I would have wasted a lot of time running. That troll is still there. Trolly boy. He can stay there for now. I don't need to kill him. I guess it technically makes more sense to have like 2 icons for the boat and the base, because the boat travels, the base does not. the wood situation? There in one. Cool. Just need 50. And of course this is going to get me some more wood, which I don't explicitly need, but... or I'll get no wood, because it went out to sea. Ah! Nah. It's silly. Look at that sun. Home. Yeah, I wonder... That's much better. I should remember that the next time I stream. Sleepy, 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 sleepy. We'll just hold off that for now. Of course. Alright, well. Go over here, grab the 3 bronze that I need. I'm just going to take the necessary stuff here. 3 bronze, I got coal. Forge also needs 10 wood, which is easy enough to get. But hey, the wind will at least be in my favor for the majority of this trip. That's nice. There we go. Because I'll have to do this also. I am fairly sure competent individual I am. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure there's at least one, if not two, workstation upgrades that require iron. So once we've made it into the swamp, I will need to schlep things around again. I don't necessarily want to piss off the trolls, so we can stay right here and just keep going. But I think once I've upgraded my armor, I think that's when we'll be ready to potentially move into... Whoop! That's when we'll be ready to potentially move and look for a swamp. Changed. The rain stopped and now it's just foggy as heck. I suppose I don't really have to, like, park this. Right up at the base. It's literally faster to run. Wouldn't be a stream without Tuba Walk. And then the ads. There we are. So silly. But now I can teleport everything back, like I don't have to sail back. So I suppose there is at least that little quality. It is interesting to me that you can't teleport, like, bronze bars, but you can teleport bronze nails. Like, why? Why is that a thing? All right, carrots. What's my seed situation like? I have 6. All right. Well, need some more seed carrots. I have 15 carrots. I would rather not use every single carrot that I have. If I use 9, wait, what can I make with that? Let's see, carrot soup. 1 mushroom and 3 carrots. Deer stew. 1 carrot, 1 blueberry. 1 wheat. I mean, I'd kind of like to get some of that. I have some deer stew already. Alright, so if I've got to plant this, though. I'm going to have to sacrifice just a touch. There. Alright. Gotten everything planted. I can make 2 carrot stews. Carrot soups. All right. Oh, poo. I grabbed all this. 30 fine wood. 20 resin. Alright, I want to keep that with me. I'll take the coal with me, I don't need that fir cone. Okay. I don't think it's time. No. Whole reason I did all this was to do some upgrades. Alright. I think I can upgrade everything, can't I? I think I can. 4, 4, 4, and 4, 24? Of course I'm 1 short. That figures. Well. I am absolutely going to upgrade the paws because I will want that extra damage in the swamp. I'm going to upgrade these. I don't think it matters because, yeah, so we'll do the headdress and then the patterns. Wait, I can't math. Lucky me, I'm mathematically illiterate. That's the one I need another trophy for that I don't have yet. Alright, I have a kid to put to bed and a liquid death to grab. I'll be right back. and then back. Alright. Armor, weapon, fully upgraded. It is swamp ready. Alright, let's head back to base. Drink my dead billionaires. I'll go ahead and put away the boat materials. Oh. Put that there for now. I am also, you know, doing that whole completionist thing. So, like, do I want to go seeking out? Do I just want to continue? I think I'll just continue doing the copper grind seems so boring right now. They were just gonna, I think we're just gonna. I need some additional. At some point, we'll have like a stream, you know, maybe to just need a chair to do this, right? You know, some people do bossless, glitchless runs, which means a lot more crazy, in my opinion. Not impossible to do, but certainly not easy. What are we looking at? 6. So I guess... Ooh. Something I had almost not considered. Portals. And I don't think I actually have the materials for a bunch of portals. Let's see. 40 fine wood, which I'm already using 30 to build my ship, which I suppose I could break down and use some of that for that portal. But I don't have enough to even build this side. Grey Dwarf Eyes I've got in plenty. I have just enough Surtling cores to make 2 more portals. So really it's the fine wood that's limiting me. So let's go chop down some of these oaks that I planted that are just, it's amazing. So the thing that we're going to be doing, or that I'm going to be doing in order to... No, don't go in the water. I don't want you in the water. In order to... Thought I heard something. I think I'm making it worse. This is so stupid. 45 fine wood. And remember, 30 of that is for... That's for the boat. Stop running from me. Okay, I think that's enough to build. Let's see. 30 for the boat. so I got 20 left over. 15. So that's 35. That's enough for one side of the portal. There we go. Alright, I have enough to build my portals now. We are just gonna call it Swamp. So in here... I can actually put this away. I need those. Just need 10 of these. Boat. Workbench. Oh, actually, no. I need... I think I need one more piece of vine wood. Because I need to be able to make the chair, and that takes 4. Alright, instead of chopping down an oak tree, I will chop down... I didn't get any acorns, did I? What a shame. Chop down one of these birches. Since I only need the one piece of wood. Birch seeds for that either. Disappointing. Really? Alright. I just need 4. There. I'm gonna need at least 10 of that. So that's the portal, the boat, it's like all the things that I need to be able to do what I'm doing. I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put most of that away. Okie dokie. Put most of that away. And I guess I'll do the same with this. 2 of each of my... Wait, no, the honey is actually... I can keep that, because that's pretty good. Okay. So, true to portal we go. Something I should get brewing that I haven't done yet. The whole reason I have not been cooking necktails at all is a poison mead. That's right. Station. Poison resist. 5 thistle, 1 neck, 10 coal. Pretty sure I have 10 coal here, right? Did I take it back to the other base? Shoot, probably did. 10 coal, I've got everything else. Okay. Back to get some coal. I did put it here. Can't believe I'm not over encumbered yet. And to be clear, I'm not going to wait for this to be done. Something else for me to consider. A mace. I am just going to get this brewing so that I can come back and get it later. But I do think I am going to make myself... I'm sure I need some kind of animal product that I don't have at this base. Let's see. A de bronze mace. 3 leather scraps. I was right. Do we have wood? Regular wood here? No? Alright. I'm gonna stop taking this stuff all over with me. It's weighing me down. So I need leather scraps and regular wood. I'm gonna do that and then upgrade as much as I can. Byakuas, while a club is technically viable in this situation, not when we're dealing with skellies and blobs. The club will deal with them faster than the claws will, but I'm not about that life. Oh, I need the bronze. Look at all this bronze I can make. Alright. I have not made the forge cooler yet. 25 fine with 10 copper. I don't have any copper. Probably need the next station for that, so... Alright. I'm not going to need the cultivator. I'm not going to need the axe at present. I'll leave that there. $35 wood. Why do I have 35 wood? I just brought that wood, right? Yeah. Alright. Workbench. Chair. Boat and portal. I don't need this. Alright, I think I'm quote unquote set. I will go ahead and put this stuff in here. 7.8. There. Put the heavy stuff in there. Alright. So I guess we going north. we going into the wind. There is a part of me that would prefer to go south. Like, I know that there's a stream there, a river, whatever. And I could go down it. Be a little treacherous. Black Forest streams tend to be narrow in places. And they tend to have lots of rocks in them. But a narrow Black Forest stream could also prove fruitful on the Bearfront rock cave there. I don't really want to go in a troll cave. I ain't about that life right this minute. Some tin if I were so inclined, but I'm not, because I have like 30 of it back at my forge. I have this, I don't know if I call it a sneaky suspicion, but I have a suspicion. Oh, there's a Grey Dwarf spawner over there. Medders. Oh. This looks like it might really cut around. I like the exploration in Valheim. It's definitely a big part of why I play. And so it's like, while I've, you know, clearly... While I have clearly explored the meadows plenty. It's not like I haven't. I do want to come up here and take a gander. Is that a maypole? Oh, it's a maypole. Starboard. This has me thinking maybe a new base in the meadows is in order instead of the one that I'm currently in. The only reason I say that is the maypole can be constructed during, I'll leave that there for now. I don't really feel like bringing that loot with me. Like, it can be crafted during certain times of the, like, real world year. Otherwise, the only way to get the benefit of it is to find one in the wild, and it gives you a +1 to comfort, which is big when... This is... I'm gonna mark it. I don't feel like moving my base, but I'm gonna mark it. Bees. Punch! Ooh, I should be careful. I do not have all my foods active right now. There we go. Alright. Grab these raspberries. And of course the other nice thing is there's a lot of raspberry bushes here. So... Alright. Back to it. So what I want to do is kind of go around this meadows just to see what there is. I know there are more houses over there, but I don't feel like the one I'm looking at over this minute. Oh look, another circle of standing stones. One of the things that you start to get once you've played. There's a mountain over there. I'll bet you there's a swamp in that direction. I ain't doing a mountain yet. Oh, that could actually be a swamp up there. It does really look like it could be a swamp. The terrain generation looks swampy. Which is impressive for a swamp to be so close to the start. Yes, I do believe that is a swamp. It might be a small one, but it's a swamp nonetheless. And what's great is that, yes, it's a swamp, but it's so close to a meadows. So I don't really have to do anything super duper crazy. Absolutely hate myself. That I didn't bring the axe, because I was like, I'm not going to need the axe. Actually, I think I am doing some damage. Oh. Forgot about that hole. I have a bunch of stuff in there. Alright. Just for now, I'm gonna head back, build my beehives, and then we're gonna go in here and see if we can find some So what's really great, if this swamp ends up being useful, I have the boat on me right now. I think I will put the boat materials away for now. Not that I have a way to make a specialized treasure chest for it, which is what I was hoping for. Sleeping time? It is sleeping time. Let's do that. I guess if I had really wanted to, I could have broken the chair that was right there to take it with me. But then I would have had to remember to bring it back to get my rested bonus. So. Are the poison meads ready? Nope, still fermenting. That could have been useful. Shoot, I really would like to have a place for all my boat materials that isn't like one of my regular chests, but you know what, I'm just gonna... Remember when I said I thought I had the bronze over here? I did. Alright, so we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, there. The boat is here. that for now. Because shortly I'm going to want the better foods while I'm gallivanting through the swamp. I suppose I could wait on that for a little bit, like 5 minutes max to get the bear meat used up. Let's go see if there's a bear to fight. Looks like a more than a hole. Oh. No. A 2-star boar. So... do I need... do need a workbench to do that. I've got a workbench. Each one is just... and raspberries. I'll tell you. This was a lucky find. Okay, Mr. 2-star boar, I do not need you running off on me. So, you know, not for nothing. How much wood do I have? Not a whole lot. Alright, Mr. 2-star. I know you're over here. Alright. For those of you who may not remember my hardcore deathless run that I attempted, not the hardcore deathless run, the standard deathless run that I attempted, I had acquired for myself a 2-star boar, and I had successfully bred more 2-star boars off of it. So this is a big thing for me to have found. Man, look at that! Oh, my brothers. I have no reason not to use that as my site of this. They have calmed down. They are eating berries. This is where I'm going to put my swamp base. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now, we're going to call it swamp. But I mean, ultimately, like, I guess I'll leave it as swamp, but like, this is boar farm, is what it's going to be. Because once I've tamed those kids, I will be able to, you really want to get out of there. Once I've tamed them, I'm going to be in a real good space. Come on. One more minute for my bear meat to be consumed. Bunch of deer spawned in. Let's get these. Before we go pissing off anything over there, run back over here and drop off these raspberries for the buggers. many boars. No, that's huge. Like, it's not every day that you come across 2-star boars. And since I'm not playing this in a way where I feel like I could just suddenly die at any given moment and have to start all over, I don't feel too bad about trying to get them. All right. Now the real fun of the swamp is that it's always raining. And I don't have a, is that a leech? It was a leech. Really not liking the frame rate drop there. See, that's why I got the mace. Oh, come on. There we go. There was a Draugr. He was angry. Or he was aware of my existence. One thing I don't have... Ah! I was going to say, the one thing I don't have is a ranged weapon, which... could be a problem, I suppose. We are absolutely not going to tango with that skeleton archer while there are leeches present. Okay. That's good. That hasn't been too tricky. I like that. Okay. Oh, blood bags are good. Blood bags are actually big for several things, so... A trophy of the leech. Whoop. It almost tried to bite me. I have a feeling I'm not going to find much in this swamp. Like, I've discovered it. And I may find, I mean, turnip seeds would be amazing. I might find that. But this is probably a... They would call it a non-swamp. That is the second time I nearly got bit by a leech. I will say the one thing that I don't necessarily want to tango with, if I have the option not to, would be an abomination. A Surtling spawner. This, ooh, a Draugr spawner. There's one over there. It's right there. I don't have the things that I need, but it's right there. This was a good swamp. Alright, gonna... Okay. Oh dear. Oh no! Alright, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna... Ow! Okay. So what we're doing here, and this is actually what I wanted to do. There is an item that I want, which is the it's the Draugr Elite Trophy. Whoop! Duh. I died. I was even sitting there going, I need to get rid of that body pile because I am weak, and I should have just waited for my potions to recoup, and I didn't. So first death in the swamp. Oh, hey. And of course, gotta update that there death counter. Just got greedy. Got greedy. So, ooh, I should eat something. I should not be running in there trying to get my body back without eating food. Well, weren't that fun? I make great choices. There we go. Back to the old foods. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in there, equip my bear claws, and then why? Oh, that's how you zoom in and out. Ooh, I did make some decent progress into that swamp before I... Another starred boar. Almost want to lead that into the swamp with me. Alright. I have to be super duper careful because... Oh, no. I have no armor. Should have seen if the poison meads were available. Probably were. That would have been a good thing to grab. Draugr Elite is upset. Alright. That is a 1-star. Get out of here. Alright. Well then. Hey! Alright. Well, we recovered from my really poor decision making. Let's see what's up here, if anything. Get in! Oh, the frames don't like it. The frames did not like it. That's a claustrophobic spot. Let's see. No treasure chests. Okay. Ow. Alright, so here's the thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to that Surtling spawner. First. That goes through another one of those things. Ugh. Okay, this is very risky. Oh, I see you. The reason I say this is risky is those Surtlings are going to spawn in. Typically, ay, ay, ay. Was that a one-star sniper? Was that a one-star skelly shooting from the side? I didn't want to pop a potion so quickly, but I guess I should have. Because the problem is I'm pushing further and further into the swamp, and that's going to make these corpse runs harder and harder. I suppose in this case, lucky me, maybe, I didn't use any of my good foods. So, while alright. Because I don't really have anything else that I can take with me. I guess I could take these. Which I will pop one of these as I go in. Not that I've encountered poison yet, but I really don't want to encounter poison and then die to the poison. Because that's certainly happened to me before. Alright, so that time, yeah, I was much further into the swamp than the last time. This would certainly be a lot easier with Ecthier as well. I don't need that necktail. Alright. Missed those literally each time I walked past here, I guess. Oh, good. The one-star Surtling is still spawned over there. Good, good. I think I'm going to run in, grab my stuff, and run out. I might try to make my way back over this way. where there is a, you know, a spot for me to hide. Oh good, it's already shooting at me. And it was a 1-star. More spawners. Excellent. That's why I had such a hard time getting up here last time. Yeah, I know. You all know I'm here. I don't like that you know I'm here. Suppose the real question. Ah, running away, are ya? Yeah, baby. Alright. So, how do I go about this? Do I try? Do I continue to try to push through that? Or do I... Oh no. So I am mostly sure I won't be able to parry that. That could have gone worse. Get out of here. No one likes you. Alright, I don't... There's something in here I'm sure I don't need. This stone. Let's pick up the ancient bark. Alright. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I don't want that. That's gook. I do want gook. I'll get rid of that. Grab gook. Grab that blood bag, and then come over here. Mark a crypt on our map. All right. We now have a mine. Or we know a mine. Now we now have a place that has. I want to say I saw another one over here. I don't think this was the same one. I suppose it's possible that it was. You know what? I think it might have been. Because over here... Why? The frame rate drops. Yeah, that was the same one. Okay. While it is a little bit of a bummer that it wasn't a different one, and that there may not be more than one of those in this swamp, it is better than 0 in the swamp. And I have definitely existed on seeds where you're never lucky. That was a terrible idea. Ah! What am I doing? Oh man, this is typical though. Like this is quite typical in terms of just like how things happen with the swamp. Ridiculous. I can't sleep. I'm not super keen on that. Because I have the sneaky suspicion it's getting dark. And getting caught out in the swamp at night in my current situation, not exactly something I'm interested in or looking forward to. So that death wasn't quite as far out in the swamp as the others, I said, trying to convince myself that I'm not going to be in a whole bunch of trouble trying to get to that one also. Something that similar to what I feel is a jeez, this is not good. One of the consistent things that I feel as though I've seen, similar to bear and troll spawns, is abomination spawns. tell you. Having a trinket right now would be amazing. Ooh, I don't have space for it, huh? Let's just do that. I'd rather have thistle right now. Alright, it's time to go back. It's time to return home. We don't have carry capacity. I keep getting my butt kicked out here. I do have seeds to plant. At some point, I will... I guess I could explore this thing. Like, there could be a big Vizier here. There isn't, but there could have been. Ah! Let's not die to fall damage, shall we? Huh. Not bad. Now, could I move my swamp thing over here? Yes, absolutely I could. I think it'd be a terrible idea. I do want to kill... Okay, see, now I'm poisoned in such a way that I am potentially in trouble. Because that's a long poison tick. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave for now, I think. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So this swamp, while not huge, I guess it could continue over here, is at the very least, like, somewhat impressively sized. Like, I like it. Repair. Now, put the ancient bark in there. Let's see. Where's my trophy chest? Is this it? Trophies. Each stronger. Out of space for trophies here. Treasure chest right there. Guess I'll put my wooden weapons in here too. Why not? As is typical, so much resin. I think I left my cultivator at the other base. So I'll have to go back to get those. That's exciting. 6 whole carrots. I'll turn those into seeds, and then I guess I'll make a bigger space to farm. Like, this is so small, I can't grow much at a time. I really need to get other things growing. Turnip. Being in the swamp makes you miss the Black Forest. Do I need to be this precise? Absolutely not. Okay. What a nice, fun, stress-free evening we've had. Oh boy. We have made the farm a little bigger. Hopefully, should be safe from necks or other things that want to try to gobble on it. Oh man, I've got to make new chests. That's what this means. So I could probably... Oh, no I can't. Move this up here. Put this in my raw meats chest. The overflow chest. Down here, we'll put that. Actually, now that I have I was gonna say, now that I have the right materials, I should be able to make sausage, but I need a cauldron improvement to do that. So no dice for me. I have to actually get iron. And not only that, bring the iron back here to be able to access the cauldron improvements. Oof. Which, I suppose with more sailing, I could verify or validate or whatever you want to call that tools. I guess I'll hold on to that for now. I could sail around this and see what's over here, because I don't know if it comes back over, if I have to go down here. Like, there's an elder spawn down here. Is it connected? Could be. It doesn't necessarily have to be separated by anything. Which means bringing resources back is going to be a bit of a pain. And my other option would be to expand this base as a sort of midpoint between this and this. Granted, I also wanted to move my Meadows base here to where the maypole is. I thought about it anyway. But there's the circle of stones there, which could make it a very viable additional location for this. And I could turn this just into a farm instead of anything else. Because that requires the forge. And maybe that's the move. Maybe the move is relocate either here for the extra rested bonus or here just to be in proximity to this swamp. It's just that there's only one crypt. The chances of me getting a really major haul out of that is pretty slim. Any haul that I get, I can put on the boat and I can bring it back on the boat. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. So I think what I'm gonna do to wrap up the stream, because I've only got about 10 minutes left, is I'm gonna come back over here and I am going to, oh, they don't have any more. Oh no, they do have raspberries. I'm just gonna hang out here. I'm gonna sit down where they can't see me, but where I'm in proximity. Is that a starred neck? It is. No, sir. You're starred, you get hunted. 2 necktail, however that works. No. Ugh. I know that they're acclimating, they're taming. It's just so hard to see where they're at in that process. So yeah, I think what I'll end up doing here is I will mine out this crypt, bring the resources to the swamp portal, but then at the swamp portal, just close enough to the water, I could probably build a boat there, maybe? I might have to put the boat someplace else. Yeah, I might need to might need to put out another workbench over here or something. But once I've done it, once I've, you know, kind of successfully established a little drop-off point, then I'll put everything on there, bring it up here, process my iron, and maybe just make this my forge, at least for now, until I find something else, because ultimately I'm also going to need, you know, from, so like right across there is a mountain, which I'm going to go to eventually. Because I'm going to need silver at some point. I was really hoping to get a Draugr Elite trophy so that I could make the sledgehammer later, but did not succeed on that. But, you know, eventually I'm going to get to that, you know, that mountain. It's not far. It's pretty close. It looks pretty tall. Should be able to find useful stuff there. Like, oh, I think they ate all their raspberries. Let's see if there are more over here. More raspberries. Whoa. Wow. Like, a lot of them. Holy moly. This gets a mark. Like, this is a real good one. At least 10 bushes spawn there. I got 13. And even like right here, this is a decent spawn for them. Tameness 27%. Yeah, they are not close to being tamed. I guess I'm kind of glad that the 2-star boar is not hitting the fence. Like he's doing the snorty thing, but he's not actually hitting the fence. Because he'd deal considerably more damage to it than the 0-star boar would. There you go. Just eat your raspberries. Well, I think it is about time to call it a night, everyone. It was fun. Had a good time. I look forward to doing this next week. Hopefully, it's been kind of a stressful couple of weeks. Last week was stressful. This week is stressful. I hope to be able to play next week, but honestly, oh, you know what? Next week's Thanksgiving. For the holiday, I might have to skip I might be skipping the stream. We'll see. I'll let you know in the Discord if it ends up being canceled. But I hope you all enjoy this. I hope you all enjoy the replay. And I hope you all have a great night. Oh, I think I'm going to log out right before it rains. Bye!